So, man says he broke up with his girlfriend after she was raped and beaten because she went to a club he told her not to go to. So, yeah, so she got raped and beaten. I broke up with her right after she told me. And this is what happened. Dating girlfriend for 7 months. She wants to go to this sleazy club with her friend. Told her I didn't want her to go. Had an argument about it. She was like, you don't own me and I can do what I want and that kind of stuff. I told her if she went, I would break up with her. So she said she wouldn't go and we dropped it.
Right.
Saturday came. He didn't hear anything from her. 4 a.m. on Sunday, he gets a call. She's crying. She says she got raped and beaten up. She went to the club anyway. Apparently, she left alone with some guy and his friend to go to another party. They took her somewhere and beat her up and raped her. Had many feelings about this, none of them pleasant. I told her if she went to that club that I'd leave her, and I told her we were over. She started freaking out and saying she needs me right now and that she was sorry. I told her never to call me again.
Wow.
Have been getting rapid hate messages from friends, her friends and my friends. They think that I'm way too cold. She broke my trust is what he says. Went somewhere I said not to. Was probably going to end up cheating on me anyways and got raped and beaten up. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for her? Is this question. He said after all of that, he eventually saw her yesterday. She was pretty beaten up. She had bruises and a black eye and stuff. So I do believe she was raped, but I wouldn't have, but this wouldn't have happened if she had listened to me. Everybody thinks I'm evil. My ex-girlfriend has been trying to talk to me, but I have no desire to speak to her.
Right.
What do you think? Do you think he's too harsh?
He told her not to go one. Even though he doesn't own her, they had a discussion. He said, look, I don't want you to go to this. Because he probably knew the club.
He says it's a sleazy club.
He probably knows the background of the club. And he's just like, look, I don't want you going there. You don't need to go there. Like, let's let me and you do something. Let's go hang out. Let's go out to eat or whatever. Let's go out. And she still was adamant about going.
Wow.
She told him she's not going.
And then she told him she wasn't going to go.
Wow. And then she ended up
going.
She ended
up going anyway.
And
then
ended up leaving
him.
with a guy.
Yeah, and then leaving to go to, yeah.
It's a whole lot of stuff going on.
This is just interesting coming from women.
No. I'm just
Morning. Hello. Good morning. Maybe they're not calling us.
No, they wasn't.
They're calling somebody else.
Wow.
So first of all, the fact that she's saying, "Oh, I'm my own woman and I can do what I want to do,"
right?
That is something I want to question. That's the first thing I want to talk about. When you're in a relationship,
you have to compromise.
Yeah. Do you not compromise? Isn't that why you're in a relationship? Though you're not a single person, you don't just get up and do stuff that you know can lead to something else. All right, he probably meet her in a club. He knows, okay, this is probably her MO. He's not comfortable with that. Worse, it's a sleazy club, whatever. And then you're going to rebut by saying, I'm my own woman, I can do whatever. We all know that. And I'm a female. I know that. But when you're in a relationship, things kind of change. You kind of compromise on stuff.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't seem like the kind of person who's saying, you don't go anywhere because I say so. He's saying, don't go because of your safety. And that's what men do. They protect you.
All right. Okay.
Can we? Let's take our caller. Welcome.
I'm gonna.
Good morning.
Yes. How are you?
Good morning.
Biggie.
Well, go on, sir.
Anytime you come in our Bronx, the roast is ready.
Oh, you're mean. What I tell Sherry?
You have one supporter.
Yo, Sherry, you don't understand.
That's one person.
Yeah. Two. Ajax say you got me.
My 2 cents on this thing, Mama say if you can't hear, you will feel.
Yeah, unfortunately, huh?
You understand? And you joke, You see, like come here, you did discuss it. And you was high head over heels. You're your own woman and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Switch off the light and screw out the bulb.
Take what you get.
So you need to deal with it now.
Switch off the light and screw out the bulb.
Wow.
It's over and it's done.
It's over and it's done. So you don't think he's being harsh?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
This is
nope,
kind.
nope,
This
nope.
is a red flag. This is a red flag for the future. Like I
No.
talk to you and
No.
you still go do it.
No.
She did a game bun.
Okay. See,
That's what she was gonna do.
Nah,
She lied about where she going. She go and then she leave with a man to
but-
go to another party. You're not a single person. How you just have flan from party to party? So like you.
Why not though? I mean, even if she did that, even if her intention was to be unfaithful, it doesn't justify what happened to her.
No, we're not.
No,
Stop,
we're not
stop.
saying that.
Listen. I've been over
We're
here
not
listening.
saying that.
I've been
That's
over here
not
listening.
what we're saying,
So
though,
can I-
Diggy.
can
You
I-
always change things
I
up.
am not changing anything.
Yes, you are.
You're cutting me off before I make my point, as per usual. You know what I mean? This estrogen clique wants to direct my thought pattern, and I'm not going for it. All right, so, all right, here we go.
Bomb for that. Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Digit remind me of Mutty Perkins.
So,
Let's see what Moti say.
see, here's what it is. Anybody I'm in a relationship with,
When did it go to you? We're talking about
just
this lady.
listen to me.
We don't
The
listen
first
to him,
principle is you're my friend.
Sherry. Okay.
You're my friend. And even if you go against the grain and you don't listen to my suggestion, you're my friend, right? I have sisters. I got female cousins. I got a mama. I got a grandma. And to know that the person was victimized, regardless of whether or not she put herself in that position, right? I at least got to empathize. I at least got to be like, damn, that's jacked up. Are you
but he
okay?
did say-
The guy
he did
empathized,
say-
but he says, I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. That's
Okay.
all he did.
Okay. So then you're not really my friend then. You don't really care about me. You're not really
But
there
she
for
don't
me.
care about him.
She did care about him.
How?
Who
By
says?
going
You
out?
guys are speculating.
No.
Maybe she
This
met
is
some
it.
people that hey, I'm vibing.
No.
No.
No. She
Look.
left with a man to go to
Another party, not to go and get raped.
She is not
She
a
didn't
single
volunteer.
woman.
No
She
matter,
is in
she
a
didn't volunteer for
relationship.
rape.
But he was trying to protect her by telling her not
Yes.
to go.
So he should have gone with her then.
He didn't want to go.
She said she wasn't going.
Right.
So how
Right.
was he to go if she said she's not
right,
going?
Right. Maybe she said that to get him to shut up.
Exactly. And that's where a lot of us get ourselves
Right.
in trouble.
Hey, don't go. See, and then you'll claim this independence, and then when somebody give you a directive, you'll still want to do what you want to do. But like that's not my part of the argument. My part of the argument is, hey, break up if you want, but that means to me, that shows me the depth of who you were in my life. I go through something traumatic, and your first thing is to abandon me? Come on, bruh.
No,
No,
Diggy.
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 He's still missing
Diggy.
the point.
I am not.
Point
He
about
says
it, you
he's
were
sorry
warned.
for
You
her,
were
but
warned.
he can't be with her.
Exactly.
Why not?
She's
Because she
dishonest.
got raped?
No.
She's dishonest.
I don't believe that.
What? But
So
that's what he said.
So you think
Right.
because she got raped,
Raped,
that's
that's why.
why he doesn't want to be
that's
with her?
ridiculous.
No,
Oh,
no.
That's ridiculous.
Because he
I gotta
did
make
say
sure
to
you
her,
beat you
if
up
she
again.
goes to the club,
I'm not.
he's
Listen.
gonna leave her.
I'm not. It's not about
What
the
she
fact
did,
that
what
she
she
went.
did,
That
she
got
broke
nothing to
his
do
She's
with it.
like dirty now,
confidence.
Ah,
She
there
broke
you
his
go.
confidence.
There you go.
She also told him a lie.
Uh-huh.
And then she was about to cheat on him.
So let me
and
ask
it just
you,
so
do you
happened
think,
that the guy
do you think,
raped her.
do you think this person has been honest with
thank you.
everybody that has been in his life? Do you think he's never cheated
No,
on
but that's-
somebody?
that's not the-
All
that's
right,
not
so
what's in
why
question.
why make it such a big issue? I
So-
think
so
that
Diggy.
if she had gone out and just gone out and been unfaithful, you know what I mean, it would have been a different result than if she'd been violently raped. She was violently raped, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
beaten and-
so hold on.
that doesn't sound like somebody who was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have sex with you."
Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't know. This is why it's a sleazy club. Don't go there. That's exactly what the man was saying. He was
Okay.
looking out for her. She obviously wasn't looking out for herself because aside from lying to him and going,
Hey.
she also left with another man
And
to
got
go
raped.
to another party.
And got raped.
Right, and he's saying, unfortunately, she got raped.
Okay.
But I don't want that kind of a woman in my life because
A
if
raped
I am looking out
woman.
for you, that's what men are supposed to do. They're looking out for you, for your safety. This is a sleazy place. I don't think this is a place for you.
I agree.
You
I
understand?
agree.
And then you still go you lied to me that you're not going. Maybe he would have gone with her.
Right.
And remember, it was
But
only
she lied.
7 months they were in the relationship with, right? So
It's not even
it's not-
invested. And
you're
he's
right.
like, listen,
So-
this is already a red flag that tells me that you're not a woman of your word.
I hear you.
You know, so
just
obviously he's
don't
like,
agree
you
with
know what,
y'all.
let me jump out of this before this gets too deep.
I don't agree with what he did. No, and
Mo-
I have the
morning-
right to disagree.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Right.
Morning,
Right.
morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes,
Morning,
how are
sir.
you?
Not bad at all. But I'm just listening to this discussion, and it's apparent that the boyfriend knew that that place had a reputation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Warned his girlfriend not to go there.
Mm.
So if you know that the place has a reputation, of course you would want your girlfriend to go there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an
yeah.
unfortunate situation.
It's unfortunate that happened.
Right.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Listen, guys, call in and let us know. You know, does a woman have the right, which women do have the right? That's not even the question. So women have the right to do whatever they want to do.
Right.
Individuals in general have the right to do whatever they want to do. But doesn't that also come with dealing with the consequences?
Yes.
You don't have to bring her doing that is her choice and her consequence is hers.
Right.
If that man now chooses that I want to be a part of this drama,
Right.
fine, but I didn't want to be a part of the drama. That's why I warned you against going to that place, because it's too sleazy
Right,
in
so-
the first place. This is the reason why, because these are the things that can happen.
Right. But like even his friends are like, bro, you're doing too much.
Yeah, well, they're saying he's being
Right,
harsh, but they
you're
don't.
doing too much.
But guess what? Everybody has their, like, you
You're
see it
doing
one
too
way,
much.
I see it
You're
another
doing
way,
too much.
Fire see it another.
Where's your humanity?
So therefore, that has nothing to do with humanity.
Where is your humanity?
He went and checked up on her.
He is.
He told her though. He
But-
forewarned
But
her
he's
that
not-
if
Yeah.
you go,
That's me.
and I find out,
Right.
we are going to be over. He made
Okay,
it perfectly
all right.
clear. He
so,
said that.
So if you disobey me,
No, it's not disobey me. If
it's
you
either-
put yourself
who are
in
you?
harm's
You're my
way of-
boyfriend. All right, let's put it this way.
I'm looking
At the
out for
end
your
of the
well-being.
day,
Like, just like
my
he said that the club is a sleazy
all right,
club.
so pull up then. If you
He
really
don't wanna
on it like
go.
that, pull up.
She said she
And
wasn't
it's not that
going.
Pull up. Give me an alternative.
So
Remember,
you,
she's not there.
So as me, I'm not going to risk
Right.
my relationship with someone that
Right.
I care about over a
Right.
club.
Right.
If me and my
Right.
man we gonna get an argument over a club, I'm not going. It's like it's not worth it. Some
And-
battles,
and-
it's like
and-
it's not worth it.
And some women are. You're not gonna tell me what to do. So this
Which
could have
is
been an
fine.
act of defiance. Look,
But she's not
You ain't my
acting
father.
defiant. Guess what? If she was acting defiant, if she was really an independent woman, should have said, Brethren, you know what? I hear what you're saying,
Right.
but I'm going to go anyway. So
Right,
guess what? Do
right.
what you got to do,
Right.
but I'm going to go.
Ye-
But she didn't do that.
told the man she wasn't going.
hid
all right.
And do it.
What was that Beanie Man song?
Which
Nigga,
one?
nigga, about nigga, nigga, in your ear. Every night team come in, nigga, nigga, in
Now
your
he
ears.
is.
Right. So even though
If you
that.
think I'm let him go.
Go, you understand?
my
I'm
friend,
let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
come
you
in
get
every
raped.
night, nigga, nigga, in your ears. and come in, say, please. Right. So there is a culture within, you know what I mean, not only humanity, but in the especially in the Caribbean where, you know what I mean,
I wouldn't look at if my boyfriend is saying to me, I'm telling him, okay,
was
I
an
want to go to
annoying
Amazura.
man.
I want to go to Amazura, and him say, you know, Fire, Amazura.
yeah.
Amazura is not. It's
It's
not.
not the place.
It's not a place that I would want you to go. You know what I'm
Right.
saying. There's other clubs you can go. Why
Right.
Amazura?
Yeah.
And then.
But it's got
I'm
that
not going-
vibe though.
I know, but I'm not. This is just for me. For me, there's like you pick your battles, and I don't think
Right,
that's a
right.
battle that I'm gonna
Yeah,
like.
it's not
I'm gonna.
even worth it.
And I
it's
don't
not
think-
worth it.
For
And-
a sleazy place.
and-
For a place that he's saying it's not, and I know it's not good either. But I just want to go because my girl, my friend, and my girl, they want to go. Ray. But I'm not. It's just like yo.
And even if I leave to go do something with somebody, you dig what I'm saying? One again, you know, that's my choice. You know what I mean?
But you're in a relationship with someone,
But
right?
so dub me for that. You
That's
dig what I'm
exactly
saying?
what he said. I don't wanna be in a
Dub me
relationship
for
with
that.
somebody like
but
that.
I think
he
think
thinks because she got raped,
Raped.
and it's
it's
she's
just
dirty
like
and she's
yeah.
dead. Because I
it's
mean,
a man thing. It's as sick as it
But
sounds.
guess what? Put it this way.
It's a man thing.
You know what? I would somehow far-fetched understand and agree with you
Right.
if he didn't say it before.
Right.
So he didn't know she was gonna be raped. He
Ain't-
said it before she was raped.
Right.
So even though that's a man
But he
thing,
wasn't going to
he
break up
already
with her.
said it.
He wasn't going to break up with her if she
If
had
she
just
never got
gone
raped,
to the
no.
right.
If she would have never got raped, you don't think he would have just
nah,
been upset,
he
and then
just
that's would have been it?
Yeah, he just been, you know, he'd have just been
Here's what I
pitching a
think.
tent.
That's interesting.
Here's
Okay.
here's my point. Here's my thought process. And everybody who's in a relationship, whoever has been in a relationship, there's a period in that relationship that you're watching and seeing. There's a period that even though it's a honeymoon, you're looking for those little red flags. You're looking for
Right.
those things that flag. Now, this to me is a man who is
Controlling.
I don't think he's
I think he's
controlling.
controlling.
I think he's a principled man because he's
You
not
think he's
telling
controlling?
her.
Yeah.
He's not telling her not
I
to
don't think
go.
He gave her ultimatums.
Can I speak?
I'm listening.
He's not telling her not to go. He's just saying that place is not for you. Now, if I have a man who look and see a value in me and say, baby, that is not the right place for you.
Right.
Him have my interest at heart.
I
If he
agree.
says to me, yeah, man, you can go on, yeah, your friend, them, whatever. Yeah, you and them, and that place that suit you.
Right.
No, he's like, no, baby, you're above that.
Right.
That's not a place for you.
Right.
I know the things that go down at that place.
Right.
You're not. It's not a
'Cause
safe
I was a
place.
part of it.
I was probably a part of it.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to see that for you.
Right. That's where you
what
met
men
me.
do. But that's what men do, though. They are protective.
Yeah, she met him there. Go ahead.
Sorry.
You guys can stop doing that, or you can continue having your conversation, so I can step out of the conversation.
No, come
No,
on,
we love
Sherry.
you
Go
in the
ahead.
conversation.
Come on.
So I'm just saying, if somebody is looking out for your interests
Right.
and you are not, that, guess what? You pay the repercussions of it. The man don't have to be a part of this mix up because he don't tell you I want you already. And he don't want that kind of a woman, obviously, because you don't see your value. So you think, say, yeah, man, this is for me. Make a and go. And then make a go with some sleazy man
Sure.
when I meet at some other party. Please. That is not the actions of a good woman.
So
Right?
you'll
That way.
be, Diggy, you'll be okay with
That's
your
a
woman,
dibby girl.
your
Them don't
woman
want
go
that.
party after she told you she's not going, and
Right.
I'm not even gonna put the rape and thing, and she go meet man
Okay.
and go leave, go next party. You would be okay.
Would I be okay with that?
Would you be
Yes.
okay with that?
No, I wouldn't.
And she came home and she said, and she drunk and she in a slip
Anything
out.
happened? Did anything happen?
I don't know.
Would
This,
you know?
this case,
All right.
Would
something
you know?
happened, but
So I want to be able to trust the person I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So even if you do go out on your own,
even after you told her not,
I'm not your
not
father.
telling her
I
not
can't
to,
tell
but
you. I could suggest.
suggest. Yeah, you may listen. I'm suggesting that you
Hey,
don't go.
I don't agree with what you're
Okay,
doing, but
okay.
at
But
the
you're
end of
good
the
with it.
day,
But you're good with if she goes anyway. And
am I good with it? Would I be upset? Yes, I would be upset. Like, bruh, you don't respect my word. Like, but
would you look at that woman differently
Nah.
moving forward?
Nah, I wouldn't.
A
Now-
liar,
Would you?
hide behind your back, then she's going to a party with another man.
because-
You don't find nothing wrong with that.
Why let he that be without sin cast the first
But
stone?
that's
And
not-
that's how
that's-
I live my life.
Okay.
All right.
I can't
Th-
talk
that's
about how
fine.
the next
That's
man live
fine.
his life like he perfect. I'm not walking through this like I'm perfect.
Okay.
Right? I'm not
Okay.
flinging stone at nobody because I know, there's a lot of dirt on my foot bottom.
Of course.
Okay,
Right,
I got you.
right.
And,
So
and listen, we need to understand for real that
Right.
everybody have different standards, different
yeah.
opinions, different views, whatever.
if you want to go out, again, if something happens to you tragically, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to break up with you because of this. Right? Maybe I'll help you heal.
Heal.
And then after you have healed, I'm telling you, look, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is a relationship I want to be in. But while you're going through what you're going through, while it's new, while it's fresh, I'm not going to do that. Straight.
So you being hypocritical too.
I'm not being hypocritical.
I think so.
How? How am I being hypocritical?
Because all right,
The
if
first
it-
thing I got to do is
you
be your
know-
friend.
Do you know what standards and boundaries are in
All right.
relationship? And
All right.
these are reasons why relationships break down when
All
you let me tell you, if a woman, her standard is, let's just use something about I don't know, she said, okay, we always talk about the rules, sex,
Right.
and you say, okay, I'm not gonna have sex for X amount of time until I get to know you, whatever. But yet, you know that you're going out and the man going to get you drunk, and you know you're going to get weak when you get drunk, whatever,
Right.
and then you give it up. Do you think at that point that man is gonna look at you in the same way. No, it's gonna be no. Your standard is good unless you have
get
alcohol.
that.
So I'm just saying, some people are looking at these things as you go into a relationship, and it is saying what the core value of the person is, and that is what you're looking for.
All right.
Unless you're just there for a one night stand, and you say, all right, then somebody else get you, so make them keep you.
All right.
But if you're looking for something long term,
Can we go into the Chronicles of Diggy? Right?
Yes.
but Diggy's Chronicles
gonna be
though,
short.
is weird.
No, it's not going to be.
Yes, it is weird.
It's on this very
Okay.
subject matter.
Please,
All right.
please, go ahead.
I'm dealing with somebody, they're in the industry. They get a gig.
They're in the sex industry?
No.
Oh.
Regular entertainment industry.
Okay.
All right, they get a gig to do something with somebody that they're familiar with. And this, is at one of these big hotels, one of these famous hotels. I get a call that they were sexually assaulted, or there was an attempted sexual assault.
Oh, man.
She said she had left her bag up in the room. Everybody else had gone. She left her bag or left something in the room, and she went to retrieve it. When she went to retrieve it, this person was, he was still there. And she said when she got up to the room, all the lights were off. Right? All the lights were off. And he forced himself, pushed up on the wall and blah, 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 blah. Forced himself. I'm in a relationship with this person. Right? What the hell are you doing up in the room? Why did you leave your bag? I mean, all these questions come to play. So I'm not talking from a point of speculation. I'm talking about from a real perspective.
But that's a different scenario, though, Diggy.
But regardless, questions, natural questions. Why the hell you leave your bag up in the room? Why didn't you, turn back when you saw all the lights were off? These are the questions that's coming in my head as a man. You know what I mean? Did you really want this to happen? Did it, were you doing something and it went too far? What was it that was going on? So these are my questions. But did I tell this person, look, I don't want to be around you anymore? I can't deal with you anymore? Nah, my duty was to be there for this person when this happened. Whatever else I was going to do, whatever other the decisions I was making, whatever questions I had about the situation, had to wait till this person was well enough to understand where my perspective
Okay, but
was.
can I speak to that situation?
Please.
All right. So in that situation, yes, you had all the rights to have all these questions, etc. But you knew the scenario. And I think the difference between your situation and this is that this brethren didn't know the scenario. Like, he thought his woman was at home safe. He thought, something else, versus that, okay, they're supposed to be in this situation, this place, doing whatever.
Right.
You're in the know. I think part of the problem here is that this brethren was not in the know. He thought me and you are vibing and we're communicating and we're understanding and we're respecting, and you're respecting my view, etc. Not knowing that you're like, oh, this is what you have to say.
Right.
I'm gone. And I think that is where I think the trust is the part here. That is the problem. And it is only natural that you would ask those questions. It's only natural he would ask these questions, but at least you had that foreknowledge that he didn't.
Okay.
And plus the lie. Why lie then?
Right.
Because listen, when a woman lie and says she go somewhere, trust me, she up to something.
Right.
It's just, it
But
is what it is. As a woman, I can tell you that.
Even in my head, the question, are you telling me the truth?
And it's understandable.
Why you alone leave back? Why didn't you leave with the other females that were leaving? What were your intentions? Like, you dig what I'm saying? There are all these questions that come in your head. Right?
And I do know, and this is something I know with some men. Them now want the long talking.
Right.
You understand?
Straight to
That's
the biz.
how men are.
Yeah.
Most men are.
Yeah,
Them can't bother with the long talking.
Yeah.
And this is what woman do and sit on and suss out things. He's like, you know what? This is what I was expecting. I didn't get that. You know what? There are enough women out there. I can't deal with this headache.
Right.
This is not what I want.
Right.
Me gone.
Right.
So some friends are going to say, boy, you're the harsh. But guess what? He probably save himself a whole lot of headache.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hence, I mean, I have my opinion. You have your opinion.
Exactly.
Firearma has her opinion. And that's why we're having this conversation. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't think, forcing yourself on a woman sexually is appropriate.
Oh, no, no. That's-
Definitely.
By any.
I
By
do
any
hope.
means necessary.
Right.
We didn't know. We don't have here what the what the follow up is on this situation, but I do hope that these guys
We
were
went
caught
to jail, yes.
and and they were charged
And become victims of their own. I hope, their cellmate know
Yeah, man, women,
exactly what they're charged with.
Young ladies, you out there clubbing and you meeting these guys. You can't
Yeah.
just be going out
Yeah.
and taking off with people that you don't know because you don't know their intentions.
Yeah.
What they have,
Earlier,
just be
earlier in the
careful.
show, we talked about the numbers of people who are being enslaved. Believe it or not, a lot of people are getting drinks.
Yes.
And they're being drugged, and this is how they're taking them.
Yep.
A lot of people, as they go to their cars
Yep.
by themselves or whatever in sleazy places,
Yep.
they're being taken. If you go to somewhere, there's security, whatever. We're not saying that won't happen,
Right.
But just the chances are, and we can't stop live our life because of fear.
Right.
But we have to pick and choose where we go, what we do,
Right.
and all these things, and take care of ourselves. That's
Yeah.
all we can do.
That's right.
I think, if we, and it's sad, if we were raised in an environment where we were aware of predatory behavior, that we would behave differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense that, if we went outside every day and we know that, hey, lion and tiger out there.
Out there. Mm-hmm.
So but there's a chance I might get eaten before I reach my car. You'd be looking around and more aware,
Right.
Hypervigilance, there's nothing wrong with hypervigilance. You know what I'm saying? You have to protect, there's only one of you,
Yep.
For real.
right? Yeah, yeah.